Skeletor used to go in my mouth and which is probably why I smoked, why when I quit I chew on pens. I have to have something in my mouth. Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, I'm Gordon, and welcome to BackRoom Chats, episode 11. We made it to 11. Middle of a break since our last one when we did the back-to-back Madonna 3 episodes in a row, so we thought we'd get back to something a little bit more what the podcast is about, but not going deep into what we are fully about. So we're going to be nice and gentle for you for this one. So what are we going to talk about this week, Aaron?
What
are we going to talk about? Darren. I've only had one sip of wine. Wow.
Yeah, because we're classy like that. We drink our wine out of coffee cups.
Yeah.
Mug of wine.
So what are we talking about this week, Darren?
We are talking about some movies we've recently seen.
Yeah, so last week we decided to watch He-Man. And
I'm a big He-Man nerd, hence...
Yeah, well, you know, like, and I watched a lot of it growing up as well, so it was definitely something where I was looking forward to. I don't normally listen to movie reviews, and I like to have my own opinion, but I've heard a lot of bad things about it. Like, it was just a really bad, really terribly shot, terribly edited, terrible story. Everything was just bad about it, and I was like, fair enough. So we never got to see it at the cinema, because we don't get to the movies very often.
That's because we were away on a cruise.
Yeah, we were, that's right, yes. So yeah, we don't get this, we didn't get to see it at the cinema, so we're waiting for it to come out on streaming here in Australia, and it came out, we're like, oh, well, we might as well watch it. And what were your thoughts?
So good.
I loved it.
Loved it.
I loved it. Every minute of it.
It was so damn camp, which is why we're talking about it.
So damn camp, yeah. And it was just, I loved every second of it. It was just, there wasn't a bit that went, oh really, we're going to watch two and a half hours or something of this. You didn't realise it was 2.5 hours long, or 2 hours and 40?
No, 2 hours 20.
20, was it?
8 or something.
Yeah, like 2.5 hours. It was, like, I saw it, oh god, this is going to take forever. Yeah, but no,
it's probably
so good.
Probably the first movie over 2 hours that I haven't felt lagged in any way. Like, it just powered through. It was action-packed. There was lots of comedy. It was great. And yeah, when the credits started, we watched, obviously, the bits in the credits, and we went, can we just put it on again?
yeah. I could have sat there and watched it through a second time and probably enjoyed it just as much.
I mean, it was just one for those 80s nerds, really. It was very 80s. It was very cheesy. Like, the comedy's not
very cheesy.
The comedy's not for everyone, and even at the start, I'm sort of going, but you know, I got to chuckle quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
And like, it just kept getting funnier and funnier as you got to know the characters.
Yeah.
And like,
but you already sort of knew the characters from the cartoon. So, but like,
I've had the toys when I was a kid. They all came with little comic books, so I'd read the comic books back to back, you know, heaps of times. There's like 40 of those sitting somewhere.
So, funny story about Darren's toy collection. I may have mentioned this on one of the podcasts before, but we're going to bring it up again because we're talking about He-Man. So, when we moved out here, we got removalists because we had a shitload of stuff and we're moving to an hour and a half away. I thought it was just going to be easy to just get removalists to do the lot. Anyway, we had this box. It was about this, by this, by about this.
No, it was
a decent size.
It was a taller one.
It was a decent sized box. And all it had on it was Darren's toys. Nothing else written on it. The removalists didn't say anything when it went into the truck, but when it came out of the truck, they're like,
toys, hey?
Toys. We're not going to ask, just tell us which room. And we went, well, just put it in the middle room. Needless to say, it was just full of
It was full of my
toys.
It was full of my He-Man toys. So when I was a kid,
But I'm sure they got a chuckle out of it.
I had nearly everyone except for the last couple that they released right before the original movie came out, and that was because I was starting to get a bit old for that.
Yeah.
Like,
there was an original movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was why Dolph Lundgren was in the movie.
Okay.
In the gym.
Okay. He was the original
He
He-Man.
was the original He-Man.
You learned something new. There you go. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I didn't realise there was an original movie.
So like, yeah, I've got all the toys still, and like one day I'd love to put them up on a big board somewhere. But you know, I had all the toys, used to play with them all the time, and my parents wondered why I turned out gay. I mean, like, muscle-bound freaks in leather harnesses, loincloths, big boots, pretty much everything I like now. Like,
Yeah,
like
you gotta wonder. Like,
how did that happen? Like,
God knows. Yeah. I mean, I grew up playing with G.I. Joes, so, you know.
oh God, no wonder you're an army kid.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
And I don't think they were even the G.I. Joes. I think they were the baddies, so because they were cheaper.
But yeah, like, my granddad got me my first He-Man, and it was Skeletor. And so it was like probably the first one. He's not in very good condition because the toys had these soft rubber heads, and I had buck teeth when I was a kid, so I used to chew on everything. So Skeletor used to go in my mouth and which is probably why I smoked, why when I quit I chew on pens. I have to have something in my mouth. It makes sense, people. Everything,
everything makes sense. Everything just falls into place.
Goes back to childhood.
Yep.
Trust me.
Yep.
Like, you think childhood has nothing to do with anything?
Nah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Like,
Yep.
but yeah, like, the movie was really well cast too. Like,
It was.
like Prince Adam and He-Man, like, he was fucking hot. Like, I saw photos of him
Yeah.
originally, and I've just gone, he's not really big enough. It's just like, have they seen the toys? Like, they're huge. But then when he was He-Man, it's just like, it's a whole visual effects sequence where he bulks up like Captain America in the first Captain America
Yep.
movie. Like,
Yep.
it's intense and it's so good.
It was. Yep. Yep. It was. Every character was just suited the character, and everything just worked. It was just.
And like, it was cheesy, but if you've seen the original cartoons, they're cheesy as hell. They have a moral to the story. So does the movie. You know, there's always a lesson to be learnt, and always goodness triumphs over just pure evil. And you know, it's such a movie for the times, like this world that we're living in. A bit like Madonna. It's just like, you know, it's an antidote.
He had to mention Madonna.
Yeah, it's an antidote to all that shit that's going on out there, and it's just a fun, free movie, and it's shot really well too. Because like, apparently they did a lot of the green screen stuff outside, so there's natural light. So it's not grey like your Marvel movies. It's brightly coloured, just like the comic books and the comic. Like,
Yep.
I can't say enough good things about it, to be honest. Well, what were your thoughts?
I just enjoyed it. Like, I'm a man of many words, but I just enjoyed every minute of the movie from the very start to the very end, and then the end, and then the end. It was
Good to see Orko.
yes, good to see Orgo at the very, 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 very end. Yep.
And then Gordon at
story.
Gordon at the end goes, "Who's that chick?"
I didn't realize there was a she-man.
She-Ra. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Like,
Don't cancel me, please.
if I was game enough as a kid, I would have played with She-Ra as well, because she had a Pegasus, that's like a horse instead of a battle cat.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, she was pretty cool, but she was...
We got to talk about Battle Cat. Obviously very CGI, but it was just the character of Battle Cat wasn't in it very much, but the character was just phenomenal. Like,
Cringer. Yeah. But there just needed to be more armoured Battle Cat. Like,
Yes, there wasn't nowhere near enough of that. Like, it was only really at the very end that he came out armoured, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And Skeletor was great. Like,
Yep.
Not a big fan of Jared Leto, who played Skeletor. And obviously he's not very popular in Hollywood at the moment, because that's why he wasn't on any of the promo tours. He's been cancelled. But he wore an entire bodysuit. So that's like a muscle suit he's wearing, and the only thing they CGI'd was the skull, obviously, because you can't.
That was hard to.
That was hard to do with makeup. Yeah. But like the expressions, like he wasn't as camp as the Skeletor from the cartoon.
But he was so camp.
But yeah, he sort of like, it sort of grew in his campiness. Like it was very subtle at first, and then it was just like by the end he's like, and like telling Evelyn off and shit like that. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like if you want to see guys with muscles, very little clothing,
it's worth a watch.
Worth a watch.
Yeah, worth a watch. I mean, you've got Fisto.
And there's so many Fisto jokes.
Oh, Fisto jokes. What was the Fisto joke in the mid-battle? Was
you can fist him? Something it was something really obvious.
It was.
I can't remember.
It was Fisto and
Ram Man,
and he's like, I'm sure Fisto said to Ram Man, "You can give him head," and they sort of looked at each other. Yeah, it was. I loved every minute of it. It was just amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
And then one of the last transitions where he went from
Prince Adam
to He-Man, and they zoomed in on his slightly, ever so slightly, very hairy armpit. We just both went, oh.
Yeah, we sort of like armpits.
Yes, it was. But yeah, it was awesome.
I mean, like, it's not like gonna like, make world peace or any shit like that.
Doesn't have to.
It's just lots of fun. A lot more fun than Marvel movies have been. Like, I gave up watching them quite a while ago because they're just not fun. But this was just fun.
It was just fun. Yeah. It was just fun. There's nothing more to say. It was just fun from the start to the very end, and it was just awesome.
And very gay.
Very, very camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it was, I'm sure it was trying to be, but at the same time, I'm sure a lot of people went straight over their head.
I don't think it did. No, it was pretty blatant, like the fisting jokes and giving head and ramming man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was one part of it that I'm going, this is really starting to bug me. It's just like...
Yes.
He just kept running off and turning in from Prince Adam into He-Man, and it's just like in front of everyone. It's just like the cartoons, they didn't know, and then at the end, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't watched it. Sorry.
Yep. Spoiler. At the end, they just looked at each other and went, "Does he not realise we know who he is? Does he think we've forgotten everything? We know he's going off to be He-Man." Like, it just cracked me up.
Yep.
It was just like that. They waited the whole movie just to put that up.
To bring it up.
Yep.
It was funny. Awesome. Yep. There's definitely no hiding. That's what he was. That's who he was.
No, it's just like, yeah, they all knew it. And yeah.
Not for He-Man? Yep.
So, He-Man, 5 thumbs up.
Yes. Was that 4 thumbs up?
4 thumbs up. 4 out of 4 and a boot and 2 boots.
It was awesome. It was great. If you haven't watched it, we haven't given it too much away, so just go watch it. And I mean, it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's good. I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, there was also Beastman.
Oh, yes.
A big hairy teddy bear. Yeah. On all 4s.
Mm.
Yeah. He was pretty good too.
Yep. So, slightly different pace, but another movie we watched recently, and this is not a movie review or a music album review podcast. It's not what we normally do, but
we just talk about gay shit.
We talk about gay shit, basically. So,
and there's been a lot of gay stuff coming out.
Yeah.
So
we finally got around to watching Pillion.
Yes.
We missed it at cinemas yet again because we never get to cinemas. We have a puppy. He's this big. He's
a terror.
He's a terror, and he's probably destroying something in the house right now because we're not in there. And yeah, it's
probably digging a hole.
Yeah, it makes it very hard for us to actually get out and do things. So we're getting better. We're getting a little bit more each time. But anyway, that's a different story. Pillion. It was about 3 weeks ago we watched it, wasn't it? 3 or 4 weeks ago.
It was great.
It was good, really good. I had no idea what to expect. Like I had no idea. Like I knew it was a gay movie. I knew it was about motorbikes. That's about where my knowledge of the movie left or finished. So I really didn't have any idea.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, it's about a master and his slave, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, a dom and his sub.
Yep.
But, you know, it's not the usual dom and sub situation that we have today where there's a lot more consent and things like that. This is like...
This is how it is, and you like it, or there's the door.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you're not allowed to use it. The door, that is.
Yeah, it was a lot funnier. It was a lot more emotional than I thought it would be, and there was a lot of sex.
There was a lot of sex. A lot of cock.
Yes.
A lot more cock than I expected to see on a movie. So, would have loved to have seen it with all the Brisbane guys, but we just didn't get there.
No.
Yeah.
We missed out on that.
Yeah.
But.
Well, there was 2 groups decided to do a showing movie, like Cake over the cinema. They were the same people, but 2 different sections of it. They should have just done one. And it was just like, it all got too hard, so we just gave up.
Anyway, about the movie.
Yeah, sorry.
Your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it again. Like, I had no idea what it was going to be about. I had no expectations going in other than the fact that I wanted to see it. And it was a little bit confronting. Not in a bad way. It's definitely a side of the kink scene that I know is there, but I don't really see too much, if that makes sense. Like, it's... Yeah.
And like the thing is, the movie's not saying every relationship is like that, because not every relationship in the movie is like that. Like,
no.
There's other sirs,
master boy, sir boy, whatever. Yeah. Dog club.
Other of those relationships in the movie where they're not treated the same. Their relationship's different. Yeah. Their relationship works for them.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it was weird because, like, the boy in the film, I'm not sure of the actor's name, but I sort of related to him because he's sort of like awkward and doesn't, not sort of into the kink scene at all. And then
I had no idea what he was getting into.
And then he was. And
then he was. And then he was. And then he was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I sort of related to that because, I've always been that awkward little kid that's on the sideline sort of thing. And it's just like, yep. And I'm just trying to find my place in the world. So, And so I related to him, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, even if the sex was good, I wouldn't be putting up with that. But that's not the type of
not my thing. Like, I've got nothing against it, nothing wrong with it, but it's not my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, not the type.
And I'm also not the type that would treat somebody like that either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but it's a side of the gay community that is there, where
it does exist,
whether you like it or not, and you got to be okay with that. If they're 2 consenting adults,
and that's the thing. If they're both adults who are both consenting, what they do and how they live their life is completely up to them. It has nothing to do with anybody else on this planet.
Agreed.
As long as nobody's getting hurt, physically or emotionally.
Just trying to think, was he?
Probably.
No, I don't think he actually hurt him.
No, I don't think he actually hurt him, no. But Humiliated, yes. But that's part of it, I guess.
Well, that was he kept going back for it.
That's it, yeah. Yeah.
And
he had the ability to leave at any time, and he didn't, and Yeah. It's a very confronting movie
if those sort of topics aren't something that you're used to watching.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to bring up that dialogue. Like, it's a dialogue that's worth having. And like I said, it's not every relationship of that type needs to be that way. And in the end, he finds out that not every relationship he wants is going to be like that. So
Yeah.
Which probably is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, a lot of the values and stuff that are in the movie are from, because it's based on a book. The book is based in the 70s.
Yep.
So, you know, it was probably a lot more common back then.
Yes.
Different time.
It's a very different time, yes, yes. Yeah, book based on the 70s, but it was definitely, the movie was based now-ish.
Yeah.
Close enough to now-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it actually made me want a motorbike. Not for me to ride. I'd ride on the back of the motorbike.
So you tell me I need to get my motorbike license?
No. Although leathers were quite hot.
Yes. We love leather, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
But I mean, mind you, we're not wearing leather today. Oh, Darren's wearing leather. Yeah, so, and I'm wearing...
Any cap?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Boots?
His cap.
Boots?
His cap, his shirt, my boots, my shorts.
Are we just critiquing looks now?
Apparently. That's where we've gone. That's
Is this RuPaul's Drag Race, is it? Quick, sachet, away.
I would have to go that way because that way's the door and there's nothing behind me here.
No, so. True. And we don't have a mirror for you to write your lipstick message on either.
There's one in the bathroom. There's a bathroom behind us.
There's no lipstick though. Anyway, this has gone off the rails.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah, anyway, but that's fine. We're good. Hi.
Did you want to do Kink of the Week?
If you've got an idea for the Kink of the Week, yes.
Yes.
Cool, let's do it. We haven't done the Kink for the Week. It's time for...
Kink of the Week.
It's time for the Kink of the Week.
I thought we could talk about sounding.
Okay.
Look at you.
Cool.
You've just gone, oh my God.
I know nothing about it.
You know nothing about it?
Well, I know what it is,
Yeah.
but I don't know any more than that. But I have seen a lot of it on X recently.
I've seen a lot of it on Blue Sky too. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue Sky's still working.
Yeah.
It is?
You have to put in your age verification. Because we're in Australia.
Took me long enough to get that working for an X.
Yeah.
I have to try it with Blue Sky. I haven't used Blue Sky for a while.
Yeah, because we're in Australia, we have social media laws. We need to verify our age to be able to look at stuff. Yeah. So sounding is basically inserting objects into your urethra, the eye of the penis. I haven't had a lot of experience with it. I did have some guy who used to like, with his pinky, lube it up and like play with the tip of my penis, and that's probably why I'm sort of interested in it. It's sort of like, well, that felt all right, so.
Didn't we hook up with a guy once, and he was trying to use ice?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Possibly. If we did, I blocked it out.
Yeah,
because it couldn't have been too good.
He wasn't. Then he became a Klingon. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but it's something that, you know, would be interesting to explore for some people. And like, the basics are that you should be using proper medical grade instruments.
Yes.
Because, you know, the last thing you want to do is put rough stuff down there.
Yeah, or have some sort of an infection or something. Yeah.
Well, you get an infection with scratches and stuff like that. Also, you need sterile lube as well. So make sure you're using that as well. And other than that...
Go to town?
Go to town? No. Start small. It's a lot like anal play, I'm guessing. Like, you start small and you work your way up. Because I've seen some massive things.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that round.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Which is interesting.
Each their own. We don't kink shame here.
No. But yeah, like, if you're going to get into sounding, at least get some tools that are made for the job.
Proper equipment for that. Don't cheap out. Don't go to Temu or Alibaba or AliExpress. Get the correct stuff for something like that.
Because, yeah, it is a very delicate area that can get infected rather easy. And then You're in a world of pain every time you piss.
Yep. And no one wants that.
No, that wouldn't be nice.
No.
But yeah, like, if you've had experiences sound off in the comments.
I think we did there.
That made me laugh.
Yep.
But yeah, tell us about your sounding experiences.
Yeah.
And, any hints and tips, and we can share them next time.
Yeah.
But besides that...
So, for those who don't know, we sell t-shirts. So we need to do the call to action. We got to make some money. Like, we got to live. No, we sell t-shirts. If you are in Brisbane on the
5th of September.
5th of September, so approximately 2 weeks from when we're recording this, about a week and a half from when we release it, we will be at the Boot Co. Leather Market, or Leather Swap, I think they're calling it this year. We'll have a store. We've got a bunch of stock ready to go. There's more arriving hopefully in the next few days. So, and we are really excited to be there. We've been there for the last 2 or 3 years. 2 years?
4 years, I think.
4 years. Really? Wow. Okay. There you go.
Since we started, really.
Yeah. So yeah, if you are in Brisbane, come and say hello to us there, and let us know that you've watched the podcast, and have a look at what shirts we've got with us. Darren is modelling one of our brand new designs this week.
Yep, Disco Daddy
Disco Daddy, yep. Inspired through the Madonna Confessions 2 era that we've just been through or going through. So, very, very popular seller at the moment. We have sold a lot of these shirts in the last couple of weeks. So, in the last month, I think.
Yes.
So, very popular shirt. Really awesome. So yeah. If you are in Brisbane, come to the leather markets and come say hello and grab yourself a shirt. If not, you can grab our shirts.
If you do see us at the market, say the keyword sounding, so we know you watched this far.
Yep.
And we might give you an extra discount or a free gift.
Yep, that's it. Yep. But if you're not in Brisbane or you can't make it to the leather market, leather swap, you can always grab our shirts and check out our full range, 150, 160 odd shirts or products, not just shirts, jumpers, shirts, hoodies, tanks, caps, bags, beanies.
Yes, we have a few beanies. For Mugs.
You can't buy these on there.
No.
Should we put these on there? Let us know. We can. Glasses, a big range of stuff. Over 150, 160 odd products. So yeah, at backroomgear.store.
Yep. And follow us at backroomgear.store on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok,
X,
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. I don't do anything on Blue Sky, so I apologise if you do follow us on Blue Sky. I will try and start posting there. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode.
We've enjoyed ourselves because we've had a buttload of wine.
Well, yeah.
In 30 minutes, yes we have. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed today's episode and stay kinky, everyone.
Stay kinky, guys.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.